The excitement never ends around here.
It's palpable.
We can't wait to record an episode of This Is My Bourbon Podcast.
Featuring Perry and Kyle.
Who's who?
We'll never know.
Nobody's ever going to know.
Ever.
Until I do the intro after the theme music. Welcome back, everybody, to This Is My Bourbon Podcast. I'm your host, Perry, and back with me this week from Maple Leaf Land, it's Kyle, the Corking Off guy.
Ooh, squeaky and quirky, just like my ex-wife's sister's boyfriend.
No.
There's another layer now. There's another layer.
So what I just did, and it's backwards on the video that's on YouTube, is I pointed to you based on the way that my camera is operating. But really what I need to be doing is pointing this way because it's mirrored for me. But really I should be pointing like this because that's how you would see it.
Then I point that way?
No, you would be.
Ah, damn. We're doubling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Touch tips.
Kyle's back, everybody. For this week.
For literally a week.
And then he's going to be gone for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And I actually might be gone the week after that.
Sick. So I'll cover that one.
Yeah, because I'll be on family vacation at that
Holy
point.
Crap.
So
Nuts.
we'll work on the scheduling. But before we do that, we have a segment known as Flying Blind, which we always get to. Because we have to warm up our palates, and Kyle has blinded me on a thing.
Yep,
and I'm gonna get to it right now.
Here we go.
What's going on here?
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's ethanol heavy up front.
It is.
Sure.
It's also kind of weird.
It's very weird. I get a lot of like powdered sugar and like peaches on the nose.
I get this kind of like strange grassy green note.
Yeah.
On there too.
Sure. Yep.
There's also something. Kyle, what have you done? There's something a little like spoiled on there as well.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
There's some lactone notes for sure.
Yeah. Like okay.
Cream cheese and
cottage cheese.
Yeah, probably some cottage cheese in there for sure.
Okay. Well, cheers.
Cheers, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it hits you in waves.
It's heavy.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's stanky.
It is stanky. It's grimy. It's dirty. It's dusty. And
it's farty.
Sharp. It's not farty.
No, I know. I wanted to say it because it makes me laugh when you say it.
We know farty.
It's also got this weird kind of pleasant like vanilla cream icing thing on the back end too, which
it does
almost undoes all of its sins, like it's just in a very interesting journey.
It's funky, it's weird, it's intense. I think the main thing about this is that it's super intense and weird.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like I'm not sure if I'm supposed to like it a whole lot either. You know what I mean?
And
like I'm split thinking about this this here whiskey.
It's dry too. I think.
Oh yeah.
The weird thing about it is the way it finishes is so dry and weird. And
weird is just the overwhelming note.
Yeah,
about
it is. It is.
What on earth is this, Kyle?
So, you know how I don't like 99.1, so why not go for 100% corn with Jimmy Red corn single barrel? 100% corn. Yummy. It's so aggressive and sharp and insane. But I own this, so there's your answer. I don't like 99.1, but I decided I'll take it a step further and get 100% corn instead. So that's where we're at.
I am genuinely surprised by this. Yeah, from old Charleston, South Carolina.
That's right.
What's the proof?
It's 121 proof. So it's the highest proof we've had today, of course.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if it drinks that high.
Yeah.
Though.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it punches my tongue.
The old tongue punch.
It's very aggressive. It tongue punches my mouth box.
Does it have an age on it?
No, but I think it's like 4 years old, probably.
So what on earth made you want to buy 100% corn bourbon?
So Andy sent me a sample. He sent me a ton of samples, and I don't know. This one stood out because of its weird, like, peaches and cream, heavy frosting thing that happens on the palate. And I thought it was unique enough to at least try and get one of.
Yeah.
Because it's weird enough to be one of those, like, I don't know. I need something, some kind of curveball in my whiskey rotation.
Now, the second sip sold me on it. Like, genuinely. Like, I needed the first sip to adjust to it. And then the second sip, I was like, all right, I'm all in.
I did the same thing. Now, that's how I was. I told Andy when I first tried it, I was like, I don't know about this one. And it was my first sip. I was like, this is kind of weird and kind of aggressive and kind of awful. And then the second sip, I was like, okay, I get it.
There we go.
I understand. This is weird and I'm into it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we ended up with it.
It's good stuff.
So I was like, yeah, screw it. I'll try it.
So Kyle's coming around to the funk of the high corn bourbons.
Apparently, you know, I'll take my lashings. It's okay. Apparently.
Well, Kyle, let's move right along because we've got a whole daggum flight and lots of things to get to on this week's episode. I have to ask you, what have you been drinking recently?
Canadian beers. Wasn't going to be any whiskey up there for sure. That was guaranteed.
Yeah.
So it was just whatever Canadian things were up there. I don't even remember the names of them. I just remember that I had them and they were perfectly fine. And we'll take that. You know, it's better than hating it.
Yeah.
So. And then when I came back, I had some Cincy Lights. So it's been a beer week.
It's kind of been a beer week for me too. I got a 12er of High Life last week, and
nice.
That's been fun to dive into. Chad gave me, when we recorded last week, just a bunch of different beers to try. A bunch of them were from, what's it called? Go Brewing, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
And I had there was an IPA, like a wheat IPA in there that was super weird. I can't say I particularly loved it, but it was an experience for sure. but I finished off the rest of the. He and I also paired the Dogfish Head Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale too with what was it? The RCLR Batch 4 rye. And I'm starting to become a pairing rye and beer guy more than I am bourbon and beer. So it's been fun. I'll say that much. But the other day I went and visited our friend Chad for a little while. And our friend Jesse of Appalachian Barrel Co. was also there.
Also known as Santa Claus.
Yes. Because you never know.
Whiskey Santa Claus.
You never know what he's going to pull out of his little sack.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm going to bring the bottle that we opened yesterday for Perry to try. And I didn't know what it was going to be. I had no clue at all. And he sets his backpack down on the ground. He opens it, and he just straight up hands me Wild Turkey Gold Foil.
Ooh.
And I mean, there was just above, or just below the shoulder out of that bottle. And I sat there and I stared at it for 5 minutes. just going, I can't believe that I'm even holding this bottle. Because it's been one of my, if not my most anticipated for the year. But also, I'm not dropping $400, $500 on the bottle, whatever it is. It's just not in my price range. Right? Yeah. Cool for people who can do it. Great. Very happy for you. I just can't do it. I can't justify it. It doesn't work for me,
Yep.
But I am also one of those people who say, I at least want to try things like that once.
Yeah, man.
And thanks to Jesse, I got the chance to. And it is definitely one of the best bourbons that's come out this year.
Okay. All right. Right on.
I adored it. I absolutely loved it. And Jesse, even before I tried it, he was walking me through what would have been his score for it.
Yeah.
And he was like, nose is like a 10 out of 10, palate's like a 9 out of 10, finish is like a 7. And I was like, okay. And then I tasted it, and he was 100% right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not perfect. There are definitely flaws with it, but it's on the higher end of quality for what they were doing with Master's Keep. Again, the price point is the most frustrating part, but I've talked too much about price over the past couple of weeks, and I'm going to have to talk about it more in barrel rings, because we have a barrel ring from somebody who commented on my conversation last week with Chad, and I have to talk about it again.
Okay.
So it is what it is. We'll get to it.
Right
but
on.
I mean, it's just a beautiful whiskey. I think if this is the year that we're celebrating Eddie Russell, it's just another cool product that's in that lineup as a piece of commemorative history. I think
For sure.
that was put together by Bruce. I don't know if you've watched the documentary that they did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this on the front end. I don't want it to get buried in tips and bits. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was cool that I think the most exciting piece of the puzzle for me so they made Russell's as the 45th anniversary for Jimmy, and now they're celebrating that with the 45th for Eddie, and I just think that's super sick.
I completely agree.
So,
but it did. I think it was a little buried in the messaging that was how it came to pass.
Yeah.
But just the fact that, like, if they had been more explicit in, like, he did it for this event and there was no guarantee there was even going to be a product that went to market, but it has, and now we're putting out a commemorative edition. Not that it needed to be like a big commercial or anything for that bottle, but even just to be like, it has a lasting legacy within the Russell's history, within turkey history, you know, I think would have been a nice little capstone on that story. But
yeah,
I think overall it was really well done. It felt extremely professional, you know. Yep. I at no point did it feel like it was too verbose, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it was exactly, I think, what it needed to be. You know, 22 minutes long or whatever. Like, I think if it had been an hour, Eddie would have been like, this is too much. Like, Eddie is just a very, like, cut and dry person. You know, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want too much.
I think even the 22 minutes is making him like semi uncomfortable.
Blush. Yeah, for sure.
It's like, all right, this is enough. We've done enough of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's on. I don't know if it's the Russell's YouTube or like the actual.
I can't
Russell's
remember.
Reserve
I think it's
YouTube.
on Russell's YouTube. Yeah.
If I remember to, I'll try to post a link in the description. But you can also pretty easily find it on YouTube. But I think it's pretty good. I just, you know, it's a pretty easy watch. You know, it's about the length of, you know, any other YouTube video that's even like a short essay, you know. I mean, grab a pour of Turkey 101 and or two, and here comes Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Fight to try and get in here. I'm glad you made it.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I just wanted to touch on that at the beginning here. It's like a early tips and bits, I guess. So
yeah. I mean, if you're listening to this, you have enough time to watch that. So.
Yeah, especially because I think we're 20 minutes into the episode. So you can even pause this here, go watch it, and come back.
Just promise you'll come back.
Yeah, please don't forget about the episode. All right, folks. We're switching it up this week.
Yeah.
Again, I suppose, but we're flipping the script a tad bit. And Kyle is actually the one blinding me on a flight.
Yep, I've returned the favor this time around. So we got 4 samples, A, B, C, and D. I was able to actually label them properly, unlike Perry last time we did this.
Okay, dude. All right. Yeah, but I also got sample 6 and 10.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's how you know they're not part of like the main part, you know?
All right, fair. So give me the ground rules. How are we doing this? Is there anything in particular that I need to know?
I want this to be identical to what you did to me 2 weeks ago. So I'm thinking we're going to basically mini review each of them and see what happens.
Cool. So you want nose palette finish?
Yep.
Do you want a general approximation of like state of distillation, grain, whether I think it's a bourbon or a rye, that kind of thing,
or whatever. Yeah. So age, proof, all that. So
okay, cool.
The whole thing.
So we're hitting Matt Madness Plus.
Yes,
essentially
Madness Plus,
which I'm very excited for. Okay.
I'm equally excited for this. So
sample A, because I know that I was kind of trying to get you with my flight, so I'm kind of feeling like you might be trying to get me somehow. And,
maybe, I don't know.
Okay. That's encouraging. Here we go. Okay, off rip. A smells lower proof.
Okay. You're not getting a ton out of it.
Figs, honey, berries, slight rye spice.
For sure.
Bit of oak.
A little nose tingle as well. A little nose prickle.
A little bit. Pretty good.
Yeah. Cheers, Bubby.
Cheers.
Okay. What do you think? Processing, analyzing.
First of all, it's good.
Yeah.
It's fairly malty.
Oh, interesting.
I have this feeling.
Okay.
Like this might not be a bourbon or rye flight.
Interesting thought.
And I think that might be where you're getting me.
I don't know.
Which I'm not opposed to. I like other whiskeys. But it's not hitting me immediately.
Okay.
Like it would be a bourbon or a rye. However, there's a sweetness to it that I'm not discounting. It's just the way it is like sitting on my palate is slightly different.
Yeah.
And also, I'm starting to get I'm starting to get the Band-Aid.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe not. Maybe I'm convincing myself where I don't need to be.
You might be. Do you want me to interject at all, or you want to do this?
No, I kind of want to do this. I just want to go through this because I think it's better if I
fall face first.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I think it's better. Can I do something though?
What do you want to do?
Can I try sample B before I review sample A?
Did you let me do that?
No.
Interesting.
So no, I won't do that.
Just wondering.
I like that question. That was the most rhetorical question I've ever heard, and it was like, now, do you want the big? Do you want the big switch or the big switch?
Yeah, exactly. The choice is yours.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is bourbon. Okay. I think if this is a rye, it is high malt, which sounds crazy. I think that it is more than likely a single malt whiskey, though. Especially because of the way that just the experience overall. I don't have the vocabulary to describe single malts in the way that I do bourbon and rye. But as far as like my experience with single malts, that's where it's sitting for me right now. So all that being said, though, I'll go ahead and I'll give my my review of this so far.
Okay.
Nose 3.
Okay.
Palate and finish both 3.5. I think.
Okay.
I think they're both definitely better. They go into another little realm that the nose doesn't, and I think the finish helps the palate out by lingering for a good while too.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
I'll write it down for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So,
and of course, I don't know price on any of these. So,
right,
or
exactly.
age.
Oh yeah, guess an age though.
Oh, I'm gonna say 8 years.
Okay, all right. So, nose 3.5, 3.5 for the palate and finish, right?
Yeah.
And then you said age
8 years
was. All right, let's move on to sample B then.
I concur. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Kyle?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
This one has a more like finished quality on the nose.
Okay.
I feel like. And I'm at the moment feeling like it just off the nose rum finished. Might be rum finished.
Interesting. Okay. What's giving you that?
I don't know exactly.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is a kind of a vibes based flight.
Yeah.
A little
Right
bit,
on.
which
Yeah.
Sorry.
No notes today. Get over it.
Sometimes you just kind of have to go with your gut.
That's right.
Maybe sherry. Actually, now that I think about it.
Okay.
Because there's a like ping of like a sharpness that I'm starting to get on the nose. The more time that I spend with it. Bright fruits.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Spices. It's overall just a very it's kind of like a decadent nose. I would say. Okay. I'll take a sip now. Yeah, that's a finished single malt.
Interesting.
I mean, that's what it feels like. I like the palate a lot.
It's good.
I think the finish goes a little vinegary. Just slightly. But that like wine finish, sherry finish sticks around quite a bit. Yeah. It's really in my gums.
Okay. Yeah.
Too.
Me too. Yeah.
I will say too, I've liked both of these a whole lot so far. Like they've both been very good. Even if the nose, like I know I said that it has like a decadence to it, it's a little bit more subtle, though.
Gotcha.
I feel like maybe I'm getting a little stuffed up. I don't know. The weather in Lexington has sucked this week, and it actually rained for about 30 minutes today, too. Which
just enough humidity to ruin it.
Yeah, really screwed everything up, I would say.
Yeah,
so that was
I would
fun.
agree.
Yeah.
All right, ready to rate this one then?
Yes.
Right on. Let's do it.
2.5 on the nose.
Okay.
3.5 on the palate, 4 on the finish.
Oh, right on.
Which I think evens out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same score.
Yeah. So then what about the age? What's the perceived age here?
I'm going to say 12 years.
Okay. Right on.
And I'm going to stick with this being a finished single malt. I think that's where you're getting me with these.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'll know more in the back half. I feel
You
like
definitely will. Oh yeah.
All right.
You'll figure
All right.
it out by the end.
He gave me Peat Monster.
You're getting peat on these. That's crazy.
I am not getting any peat on these.
Yeah.
I did this thing early on in the podcast where I universally described all Scotch as peaty because I didn't have the experience with Scotch to understand that there was peated and non-peated. And so I had I don't even remember who it was, but I had somebody go, please stop describing. Actually, I think I know exactly who it was. I think it was Christian de Grave, who was like, please stop describing Scotch as peaty in general terms. He was like, I beg of you. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, because not all Scotch has peat in it. I was like, oh, learning experience for me.
That makes sense now.
Yeah. All right. Number 3.
Number 3.
Or C. Letter C. Whatever.
Number C. 3.
I'm getting more grain on this.
Yep.
But not in a bad way. Like the grain seems to be part of the overall experience, I guess. Whereas if I were to typically say I'm getting grain on this whiskey, there would be the implication of youth.
Right.
And I don't know if that's not what I'm feeling here.
Okay.
It just kind of feels like the grain is more present, I suppose.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Because I'm still getting barrel influence as well. Like I think that there's still a good amount of oak or wood or there's char in some capacity. A lot of honey too. I get a lot of this
for sure.
honey syrup note. Some grapefruit too on the nose. Also a little winey, I would say. Just slightly. So, all right.
All right, here we go again.
Here we go again. Oh. Huh. That has a weird, spice bomb note towards the back of the palate into the finish.
Yep.
Finish is medium long.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't particularly take me anywhere else, but it's not bad. It lingers a fair amount. Kind of starts to bring about more of the honey syrup or reintroduce it. But overall, it's very interesting. It's the most complex of the 3 that we've had so far, I would say.
I think that's fair to say.
I get a lot of that grain up front.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't really go away now that I think about it.
You still getting malt grain then?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm very confused by this one.
I thought I would ask. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one where I feel like I'm truly being played here, Kyle.
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah.
This is fun. This is a good one. It's a good one for the guy who mostly drinks bourbon and rye. I think this is also the highest proof of the three that we've had.
Okay. Interesting.
I think this is in the 110s range.
Okay.
But here is where I do start to feel like this might not be single malt. I'm torn on this one.
Yeah.
I will say.
If it's not single malt, where are you leaning?
Maybe a rye.
Okay.
Maybe. But I don't know.
Right on.
I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm fighting for my life.
Well, before we do any guesses like that, let's get that nose, palate, and finish.
Yeah.
How we feel about that?
Okay. Nose.
As he knows is an empty glass.
No, I have a.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what? I'll be fair. I'll pour a little more. I'll just finish her off.
You might as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting more contemplative the further this goes on too.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
I understand.
I'm gonna go with a 2 on the nose.
Okay. Your palate?
3.
Yeah.
And a 2.5 on the finish. Not particularly loving this one. It's weird, it's funky, it's complex, kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
If
you had to guess an age, what would you guess?
Oh. I'm going to go 10 on this one.
All right.
Which sounds crazy.
It does, especially when you were saying it was so grain forward.
Well, there's something about the way that it just like coats my mouth and lingers that I'm not entirely convinced that it doesn't have some age on it.
Gotcha.
Like, I think that there's enough barrel influence one way or another that it has to have something that's at least reminiscent of age. So
for sure,
I almost said 6, just to be fair, but I felt like that wasn't fair to the way that it was viscous and coating my mouth.
Gotcha.
So probably putting my foot in my mouth with that one. But
hey, a year after foot and mouth.
Hand, foot, and mouth, yeah.
Hand, foot, and mouth.
Here we are.
Putting it all in there.
Yep. There we go. All right. Sample D. Also, all of these have been remarkably light in color.
Yeah. Yeah, they've all been fairly like hay, amber-ish.
This has been the sweetest nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been the closest to what I am ostensibly familiar with, I would say. I'm not saying it's going to rate the highest, but it's the most familiar at the very least. Honey, graham crackers.
Graham crackers? Yeah. No, I do too.
Melon. Kind of get like a strawberry note on there too, interestingly enough.
I can see that.
Soft. This sounds crazy. Soft baked pretzel. Like an Annie Ann's pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do like this nose a lot.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah.
For our listeners, Perry is currently black metal posing, where he has his hands down, or his head down and his hand up to his face, but to his forehead, and revealing his pale white skin to the camera.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. I might finish the rest of the sample too. It's also got this slight green apple note on the palate.
Yeah. Yes.
It's definitely the most like bourbon-y out of everything. But it kind of is like, did they make something with a bourbon mash bill overseas, but age it in aged casks or something? Like I don't even think it's like that. I think especially because there's this weird like punch on the palate that feels like not corny. It feels more, it just feels very spicy. It feels very, and this is where like, this is where my vocabulary is again a little bit limiting, but also I'm not trying to say grainy in a bad way. The graining of this the graininess of this seems to imply a different particular grain than like corn or rye, or if there is rye in it, it's definitely providing more of an impact. I do still feel like there's a more like malt component here in general. And I also feel like we've kind of climbed the proof ladder tonight.
Okay. So you think this is the highest proof?
Yeah. I also want to say this is in the 1-teens.
Okay.
The 110s. I don't think it's overly high.
Okay. Gotcha. So let's go ahead and move on to the nose, palate, and finish then for this one.
Yeah. Nose is a 3.5.
Okay.
Palate is a 4.
Right on.
And the finish is a 3.5.
All right.
Very enjoyable.
Dang. Age.
I'm struggling with the age on this one.
Yeah, I get that.
Even though trying to rely on the merits of how it's how it's sitting on my palate, how it's sitting in my mouth. I'm gonna say 12 again. Did I say 12 at some point?
Yeah.
Okay. First time was probably wrong. Now that I think about it. He shakes his head, yes.
Oh, well.
So very likely. Could very well be wrong now too. But
Yeah, probably.
either way, fair. I don't know, man. This is all just a shot in the dark for me.
It is. I'll give you the opportunity to run through them, like kind of speed round, but you can't change your answers or your points or anything like that. Those are locked in, but you can acknowledge what you think as you go along.
Okay, sure.
Like.
I'll here's what I'll do. I'll use it to rank them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I'm at the very least.
Because I mean, you gave scores, but we can rank them.
Yeah,
and that's a bit more fair.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I don't know what this is. Like,
okay, right on. I love that.
Because now that I've gone back to A, it doesn't smell like the malt whiskey that I thought that it was.
Okay.
But it doesn't not taste like a single malt. And it definitely doesn't taste like straight up bourbon or rye. It's in this weird, like, in-between place.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just don't know, man. I don't know. B is starting to grow on me a little bit, especially right after A. The finish has this like ale quality to it, too. I think weirdly enough, C might be my least favorite.
Okay. That tracks. Based on your ranking or your numbers.
Fair. Okay. Well, hang on.
Perry is contemplating, determining his rankings.
Perry's also struggling.
Perry cannot figure it out. He must get the liquid death inside of him to determine what is next.
I must murder my thirst. Or else.
In the darkness. He's been very metal today.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm depressed.
It's getting too real.
I haven't seen anybody in like half a week.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would get like that too, man.
It does happen, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyway.
It's real.
All right. I got my order.
You ready to rank?
Yeah. And it's
all right.
It's probably going to shock you a little bit.
Ooh, all right.
Or not. Least favorite is C.
Okay.
Then comes A.
All right.
Then B, then D.
Nope, that's actually exactly how I expected it.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know what the theme is here. I don't know what these are.
Yeah.
These could be rums for all that I know. Like, I'm having trouble distinguishing styles tonight for some reason. Like, they don't taste like bourbons.
Okay.
They don't particularly taste exactly like rye as I would describe them. But I feel like I did myself a disservice by tasting that first one and placeboing myself into thinking that it was a single malt.
I think you did too.
Yeah, and I don't think that they are.
Yeah,
but also like I'm so lost on all of this.
It's interesting because you had a bunch of the notes that definitely defined each of these specifically. And the order is how I expected when I had it, when I made this blind. So you nailed exactly the rankings that I expected. based on my experiences
Okay.
of this, which is going to be very funny to reveal you.
I know. It's sure. Yeah.
So are you ready for that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me strap in. Let me.
Let's start off with the fact that none of these are single malts.
Yeah, I figured. No. Yeah.
None of them are ryes. None of them are rums. It is all bourbon.
Wow. Okay.
Matter of fact, it is the most hyped bourbon brand in the world right now, or distillery, I suppose. So I think you know where I'm heading with this. So for C, you got a grain forward in a good way with a lot of wood and very interesting and most complex kind of situation. You said it was potentially the highest proof at like maybe 110. And you also said maybe it's a rye. It is the Single Oak Project that you were talking about.
I had that recently, and I did not like it at all.
Yeah, me either. It's very bad.
Thought it was awful.
Yeah, you said the age was 10, but you almost said 6, and I think you would have been closer with 6
because it's exactly 6 years old, isn't it?
I don't know. I think so. Probably.
I think it is.
It probably is.
That's so annoying.
I just don't remember. So then next we're gonna go A, which you sent yourself down single malt land, and unfortunately I did hope this placed a little higher than it did, but I expected it to land here. It's the Benchmark single barrel.
Oh, dadgummit.
Yeah, so 95 proof,
which is so funny because like that's been my go-to this week too. For
oh, you didn't notice.
I didn't even think about it, man.
Oh, you sent yourself down a whirlwind, man. All right,
I'm so mad.
So now we get on to B. Do you have a guess then? Now that you know where we're heading, where B is, if you have a little bit of it again, now you know where you're at.
It's B Blanton's.
No, it is Buffalo Trace.
Oh, just regular Trace. Okay.
Just regular Buffalo Trace, non-pick Buffalo Trace. I fresh cracked it for this specific episode.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah. Did pretty good. Some of your notes were decadent, subtle nose, maybe a finished single malt. And you said there was like an ale quality on the finish for this. And your age this is where you said this was 12 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dumb.
Which, I mean, blend of 6 to 8, I think.
Yeah.
So, not wrong.
Yeah.
And last, or I guess first place, is D, which is the sweetest nose. You said, wow, that's good. And then you were like, this is where I thought you almost were figuring it out, because you said there was a slight green apple note. And I typically get a little green apple in Buffalo Trace products. And I was like,
no,
figuring it out.
No, you're right. I should have gone down that path because.
Yeah. I thought you were figuring it out. And then you also called it the most bourbony. It's E.H. Taylor.
I know it's E.H. Taylor. That's.
Yep. Just small batch for the listeners. Yeah, man. And you guessed this was 12 too, which is
stupid.
Awesome for it. Good for him.
So dumb.
Oh, that was fun for me. But I think the primary thing about this was to prove that Single Oak Project is not worth it.
No, it's not. That's a $90 bottle.
Money. Yeah, that was such a bummer. But I wanted to share it on a public platform for everyone to see. This is not worth it. It's kind of cool on a shelf. Put it on a shelf, sure, I guess. But
yeah. Well, don't I feel stupid?
Oh man, that was super fun for me. I had a good time with that.
I'm glad. Hey, do you want me to feel stupider even still?
Yeah,
because we got barrel rings now.
Ooh, let's hear them. Let's hear them.
You can also contribute to this show by leaving us a voicemail or sending us a text message to our hotline number. It's 859-428-8253. Leave us a voicemail. We'd love for you to be the third co-host on the show. Y'all have some thoughts this week about things that are happening, whether on the Patreon or just in general. And we're gonna respond to them here. So here's our first voicemail. It's from our buddy Tully Weeds.
All right.
Hey guys, Tully here. Doing the old school, leaving a barrel of rings while driving in the truck on my way home from swim class with the kids. Thought I'd leave a barrel ring. First thing would be hot take. Why, Terry, do we need about a minute intro or outro on the Patreon content? For example, top or bottom or poor guesses. Let's just get to the content. I don't need to listen to intro for a minute. So yeah, hot take of the day. Some tips and bits for everybody. Some things I've been watching that I would definitely recommend. Two different shows on Apple TV. One is Margot's Got Money Problems, which is fantastic and awesome. Nick Offerman in it just plays a great role. Love it. And the other show I've been watching on Apple TV is Friends and Neighbors. They just wrapped up the second season. I am almost finished with the second season now. Also another fantastic show. If you like John Hamm, I would recommend it. And then the last bit I have is a musical recommendation for all of us 90s kids that grew up watching VHS tapes of Disney movies. Disney released a music album where they have pop punk bands from like the early 2000s and such redo Disney songs. So, for example, Newfound Glory, Simple Plan, Yellow Card, Plain White Tees. They redo Disney songs in that pop punk style, emo style music. It is fantastic. Quite the matchup that I would highly recommend. Hopefully you guys have a great 4th of July weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. And hopefully on Monday you still have all of your digits on your person. Cheers.
Thank you for the recommendations, Tully Weeds. I've heard great things about Friends and Neighbors, right?
Yeah.
I've not watched it yet. Margot's Got Money Problems. I don't know if I've even heard of that yet.
I don't think I have.
Oddly enough, because I mean, I like Nick Offerman quite a bit. And it's just a show that I think has fallen through the cracks. I will not be lighting off any firecrackers or any fireworks this weekend. So I'm safe. I'm still going to have all 10. And
Me
then
too.
some after this weekend. Oh, also this Disney music album with pop punk bands sounds awesome.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
So the music in front of the Patreon content. I thought it was fun. I had fun like crafting it and making it for everybody, and I'm sorry if everybody's skipping it or you don't like it. I'll just cut it. Whatever. There's not going to be any music on the.
No, leave it. You spent time trying to make it. Keep it.
It's one of those. Look. Like Sampling the Best, because I think it has a very good like bit to it where I'm badly singing Simply the Best, and I think there's merit to that. But if you don't like the thing, I'll make a concession. I don't care. Like, it's whatever. I'm sorry that it annoyed people if it did, or maybe it's a consensus of one. I honestly, it's fine.
Sorry you don't like it.
No, I mean, genuinely, I'm sorry you didn't like it. I was trying to bookend it with music like I've always done with content, but I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. It's better than people deleting their Patreon pledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think it's good.
Yeah,
I was just messing around. I was just trying to make a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I was just making a joke.
No, I do appreciate the feedback, but also don't take this as a license to just go, hey, we don't like the fact that you're on the podcast. Like, delete the podcast. This is episode 439. You think I don't know what I'm doing? Like, come on. Okay, we also have another barrel ring. We're going to respond to it. It's from our buddy Jared, who also provided some stuff for us that we're going to get to at the end of the show. But we have some things we want to talk about with it. So let's listen to what Jared had to say, and then we're gonna chat here in just a moment.
Hey, what's up, Perry? Jared here. I gotta say, when it comes to private liquor stores pricing their bottles, I feel the exact opposite of you. These are not charity organizations, and these are not life critical goods like drinking water and baby food and stuff. If I'm a private store owner and I can move Special Reserve at $50 a bottle, I'm pricing it $50 a bottle. Why would I leave money on the table just to be nice to other people? It's market supply and demand. It should be exactly what the market shows. And if you have bottles that you can't keep stocked because people keep buying them so fast, raise that price. That's simple. And you don't drop it until it lingers on the shelf. And as bourbon consumers, if we don't like that, stop buying it. Educate the people that are getting into it. It's find a way to get in front of the taters and stop them. But I don't know. I don't know why everyone seems to want these store owners to be philanthropists and just give money away because they want to be nice with their pricing. No, I'm not. Yeah, let's tell Rare Character they should sell their bottles for half just to be nice, so more of us can afford, more their whiskey. But we don't say stuff like that. So I don't know. I know I'm in the minority on this one, but I don't know. That's how I feel.
So Jared, I don't think that you are in the perceived minority on this. I think there's a couple of things here. First of all, I think you might have misconstrued what I was saying about the pricing thing. The first aspect is that I wasn't advocating. I think it's a little aggressive to say that I want liquor store owners to be philanthropists or welfare organizations and to just give away bottles, because I know that's not how this system works. I think that anytime I talk about pricing on this show, it is so aggressively misunderstood that everybody thinks that I am arguing for handouts, and I'm just not. This show, this general system would not exist without the exchange of goods and the exchange of currency. And I'm willing to admit that I probably didn't fully express what I was talking about in the best method, but I think that there is a reading between the lines that was done where there was none. And I have to be honest, I'm a little frustrated that this is where the conversation keeps going, wherein what I am advocating for is a more balanced and fair market that further or better reflects MSRP instead of these consistently elevated prices based on perceived hype, right? So what I'm getting at with that is the concept of how Weller Special Reserve became scarce within the past decade because it was baby pappy, as it became widely known, right? And it flew off of shelves. People started hoarding it. People started waiting in line for it when they didn't need to. It was a perpetual $20 bottle. And stores caught wind of it, and they started jacking up their prices. And that became the norm. And beyond that, there was the understanding with some stores that people will pay these prices because they are willing to pay for the bottle that they are so desperate for, right? And I think that what may have been lost for some people is that I am always advocating for voting with your wallet. Okay? I'm not saying that there needs to be some sort of handout. You know, again, there is a cycle that has to be implemented so that it is successful and that this system perpetuates in and of itself. We can't have quote unquote handouts or what did you call it? You called it a philanthropist. They can't be philanthropists, and I get it. I don't want that, but you know, this is just the way that it seems to be nowadays. But I want to say something too. I need to put my foot down about this. Every time that I bring this kind of thing up on the show, people put words in my mouth about what they think I want or what they think I believe when it comes to the bourbon economy. Okay? If you would instead listen to what I actually say and what I actually advocate for, that might lead to a better conversation instead of saying, well, he wants everybody to have free bottles, or he wants everybody to lose money at the store so that everybody can walk around and go, this is the bottle I have. No, that's not it. Okay, please. Like, I've had this conversation at this point for like 3 years. However long Pride of Anderson County has been a thing. Like, I when I first had that conversation on this show, it caused a lot of backlash for me, and I didn't intend for it to. But the advocacy, again, then was around affordability for this product. I understand that this is not a necessity, but there should still be advocacy for, even with goods, affordability. Like, we should still be able to enjoy life, you know, even with minimum wage. I think that people, again, just don't understand where I'm coming from. I don't know, Kyle. What am I missing? What have I left out?
I think you're down the right path. I think I get it. I get, like, if you're able to charge taters to pay $50 for Weller Special Reserve, more power to you. I don't prefer it that way.
No, I don't think we should either.
I think it's a little aggressive, but that's just from my perspective. I can drive 30 minutes and go pick it up for $30 at the distillery. So I have that privilege where I would never need to do that. Right. So
right.
I would never pay $50 for that because I would never have to. So there's, again, another supply situation. So I get where he's coming from on that angle. As a business owner, you want to make as much money as possible so you can grow your business or make more money or whatever. I understand that. I also
think he's saying hypothetically, like, you know, if he was a business store owner.
Sure. I also just want to challenge the thought that even the distributors have that thought process and then they punish that store.
Yeah.
So someone's getting fucked along the way. I'm going to say it as clean as possible.
You're right. But you're right, though. You're right.
So that's the way to acknowledge it as well. So either the consumer's getting fucked or the distributor is fucking the retailer. But
it's also unfortunate that the consumer is the one that at the end of the day is, you know, the one that is the most aggressively hurt. You know,
and
like
we're also the most vocal and have the platform to say such as well.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that perspective, though. I think it's still valuable to acknowledge the factors.
And also, I appreciate the conversation too. Like
it's interesting.
This is not to, you know.
No, I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't call in and say, you know, you disagree with us. Always call in. Always say you have an opinion on what we think, what we talk about on the show. But I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm going to say that I think that I have been misrepresented. You know, when sometimes things don't work, and I'm gonna call a spade a spade. And I think that my larger advocacy is for a better system in general. I'm not trying to say that you should go into your Total Wine with empty bags and walk out without a receipt and your bags are full. You know, I get it. I understand that's not how it works, but also it's silly to talk about stuff like that. But, you know, talk about like the merits of how our system works and talk about how we can improve it instead of, you know, how we can scalp people.
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
I don't either. So anyway, we did get a sweet little package in the mail to our P.O. Box. P.O. Box 22609, Lexington, Kentucky, 40522, from Jared, wherein he sent us a couple of samples. So we got another flying blind on the back end of the show.
Oh, boy.
And he also sent something that I have to do.
Yes,
because I promised I would.
Yeah.
To raise money for Alzheimer's research and awareness.
Here we go. Yes.
Should I do that first, or should we do the samples first?
No, let's do the samples first. Okay. I don't want your palate to be blown.
Yeah.
Jared, thank you for sending that. We Jared, really appreciate it, and we appreciate the conversation. It's really fun. Again, it's fun commentary at the end of the day.
And I'm not trying to dissuade anybody from talking with us, because I I want more of that, but I think we should have a broader conversation about what's going on in the.
Yeah, I think the cool thing is he felt comfortable being able to challenge your opinion.
Oh yeah,
And
always challenge my opinion.
I appreciate that.
Always challenge me. Always fight me in a knockdown, drag out cage match. Don't do that. I have kids. My oldest just cried to me on FaceTime that she missed me. So that felt bad. Felt really bad.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah. So lots of emotions.
Yeah.
Here tonight. We got sample A and sample B.
Oh man.
Some more letters.
Anus and Venus.
Man, this one's going to be a pain to edit.
Yeah, I know. Oh boy. I hope it's not bad.
The whiskey?
Yeah.
Well.
Please be good. Please be good.
I got the sample answers here. Too.
You already see them?
No, not yet.
Okay,
do you want me to see them before?
Hell no.
You try them? Okay. All right. Let's start with A.
Unless you already know.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
Right.
I have been left in the dark this entire time. A's got that honey amber color to it.
Yeah, we've been seeing this all day.
All night long.
B is about the same, if not a little lighter. Probably more hay than honey.
A smells great.
Yeah. Ooh, B stings the nostrils.
B's a little funky. A little stingy.
A little stingy, a little stinky, a little stanky. Got a little stinky pinky on it. Feel like both are a bit farmy.
Little bit. But I think they are straight bourbon whiskey, though.
I can't tell yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they both smell dry. I like a dry white wine kind of smell to them.
Is there an oat quality on A?
Oat?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really tell.
I get oat.
All right. Creamed oat.
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Cheers to anus.
Cheers.
Huh.
Good. Are you fighting with it? I feel like you're fighting with it.
Yeah, I'm in between feelings with it. One part of me is sending me down the Buffalo Trace lane again.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Which is hilarious.
I completely agree with you. It kind of feels like it might be a Buffalo Trace single barrel.
Yeah, it kind of acts like it, which is very funny. The nose doesn't match because I get all this like fruity, so
perfumey
like,
kind of thing.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a like an Armagnac finish or a cognac finish.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I typically call a poor man's Eagle 10, which it doesn't make sense because
No, I get
typically
it.
those are way more expensive.
I totally get it though.
But I don't know. That's my first knee jerk reaction.
I think we should lock that in. I think we should
Right.
say it's a Buffalo Trace single barrel.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. B.
Venus.
I mean, this also smells like it's kind of Buffalo Tracy.
A little bit. And I'm getting more like honey wheat grain. Little Cheerio-ness going on here.
There's a hint of a quality to it that reminds me of Four Roses.
Ooh, that's a good thought. He gave us Yellow Label.
Yeah.
Okay, that would rock.
So is there 100 proof Yellow Label or not?
Yes, it's coming.
I thought people have seen it in stores, and I keep looking for it, and I haven't seen it anywhere.
Select markets. I just did a pick over there, and I saw the bottle. I got to look at it. Didn't open it, but I got to look at it. And Mandy said, it's Select Markets.
That's
the best.
Well, thanks, Mandy.
Yep.
All right, let's just.
All right, let's put it in our mouths. Please.
Oh, actually, it's in a Four Roses glass too. I didn't even mean to do that. That was definitely not placebo. I promise.
What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck, dude?
It's neither of the things that we said.
No.
This feels it feels somewhat craft.
Yeah, that's what I like. I'm getting sweet corn water on B.
Sweet corn water.
That's all I'm getting.
Yeah.
Which immediately first instinct is blends, but it's not. This is just blends.
This is another Buffalo Trace episode of This Is My Bourbon podcast.
Hey,
and everybody hates the opinions I have. Thanks for subscribing.
Love you.
Please listen to the music I made for the Patreon stuff.
They're bops, dude. You're just not cerebral enough to get it yet.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Tully's right. It was too long. I needed.
It is too long. It is very long. Yeah. At the end of the day, it is too long. I just wanted to troll. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say it's either it's like a bottom shelf Sazerac product or a craft producer.
Yeah.
And it's 4 years old. That's kind of where I'm at.
So should we do B first and then A?
Say what?
Should we do B first and then A, or it doesn't matter?
I don't care. Do whatever you want.
We'll do B first.
Okay.
B is Middle West Spirits Straight Bourbon Michizone Reserve.
Okay, there you go. Craft.
And it's on a cute little Santa Claus.
Oh, fun.
Paper. Yeah. I think the other half of this is the top half of what this paper was.
Gotcha.
It's very funny. All right, A. Redwood Empire Pipe Dream 101.
Pipe Dream 101. Interesting. Just got Kentucky, Indiana, and California in it. It is a 4 grain, right?
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. California adds the wheat, I believe.
I think isn't a lot of Redwood Empire weeded though?
Yeah, if not 4-grain, which again you can call 4-grain weeded. Hence Penelope. Thanks, Penelope.
Well, it's time.
Yeah. Let's go. Jared, I'm so thankful for you today. In every way, shape, and
I've put
form.
myself through hell, dude. This is the I did an episode that was called like Bourbon Torture within the first 100. And this is like Perry is suffering episode.
This is good.
Yeah. So a few weeks ago, month or so ago, we said, or I said, that if you sent me, your favorite baked beans or beans and mustard, I would eat it on the show.
Yep.
And I would donate money to Alzheimer's research or whatever. And so Jared did that. And he sent Bush's Grillin' Beans.
Hell yeah.
Steakhouse recipe.
All right, let's go.
And Kyle, here's where it really takes the cake.
Oh, boy.
He sent an open bottle of Philly Pretzel Factory original yellow mustard.
Oh, hell yeah.
That has a best by date of September 26th, 2020.
All right.
That says does not need to be refrigerated.
Oh, yes. You just got to shake it extra. Yeah, that's all. My favorite thing about that means that this specific bottle has to be at least 7 years old. You would think,
at
right?
least 7 years old.
Oh,
so
you're having aged mustard today.
So I got my can opener.
Hot take. Mustard should have an age statement. Perry is currently cranking off to a can of beans.
Is that what we're calling it now? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're cranking off. I love this so much. Thank you, Jared. This is the best. I knew there would be a twist if he sent something. The twist is it's expired.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, this is not going to be that bad. It's the lead up to it that makes me feel like I want to. Oh God, there's like mustard chunk on the top.
Ooh,
that made my stomach turn.
Decap it.
Here's for video watchers. That's what the top of it looks like. Oh, it's not really focusing super well, but it just
that rocks.
It's
like a pebble.
It bottle farted.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're going to take a nice heaping spoon of beans.
Yeah. Show the camera.
Nice. I'm trying, dude.
There it is.
It's fighting me.
This rocks.
This is the worst thing I've done on this show.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh, this is brutal.
Yes.
Oh, this is brutal. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I think I've got enough. All right. This is for my grandfather, who was also Perry Ritter. And I will be donating $100 to Alzheimer's research awareness fundraising, whatever. Thank you, Jared. I got some mustard on my shirt. Here we go.
It's gonna bang. Look at him. He's gonna love it. Yeah, hell yeah. Beans and mustard, dude. Hell yeah.
Beans and mustard? What?
It's a banger combo. I ain't even kidding.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
The snap of the mustard? Oh.
Uh-oh.
My life has been changed.
Yeah. Also, I'm putting out a corking off video tomorrow for 4th of July.
Where your dog
3rd of July.
takes a dump in the backyard.
No, I cut that, but I used that for the story, which was great. It was wonderful. But there is a beans and mustard cut.
Fantastic.
So
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm having another bite.
That was a little nod for us here.
I'm having another bite, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because I probably shouldn't do more than that.
I like that you went for 2.
Well.
Right on.
Yeah. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
I can't believe it took this long for y'all to want to raise money for Alzheimer's research.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing here on this show?
It's a good combo.
Yeah. That does it for this. I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's a good call. Kyle, where can people find you on social media? Do I still have mustard on my shirt? Oh, I do.
I don't know. Yeah, dig in there. You can find me at Corking Off on Instagram and YouTube while Perry is digging into his nip. I cork off bottles and the such. You get it?
Yeah, I did finally. Yeah, I'm all good now. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So at Corking Off. What about you, Perry? Where can they find you?
My bourbon pie. The show.
Where can they find the merch?
The merch is my bourbonshop.threadless.com. You can support the show on patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. Send us questions or comments to thisismybourbonshop@gmail.com. Leave us a barrel ring, 859-428-8253. If you don't like what we're doing, if you do like what we're doing, leave us a comment. I don't care. You know, at this point.
Yeah. We'll have conversation.
Yeah.
Live on air.
Live.
It's fun.
Maybe what we should do, we should do a once a month live barrel rings call-in show.
I like that.
Where we just debate with people.
Yeah, nope. I was gonna say it's too topical. I can't say that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. You
know where I was going. Anyways,
we got a PO Box 22609, Lexington, Kentucky 40522. And then last but not least, leave us a 5-star rating and review on your podcast app of choice. We read those out here on the show. Let's see if we got a new review this week on the Apple Podcast app. No, we don't.
Damn it.
That does it for this week.
Oh, darns.
Do we have anything to do for Patreon at the end, or do you need to go to Sleepy's?
I can do whatever you want.
We'll figure it out. So Patreon, stick around. We got bonus stuff for you. But the main episode next week, Chad might be on. I might be solo. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But until then, I'm Perry. And this is my Bourbon Podcast.
Beans and mustard.